Well, it looks like a terribly terrible relationship between Joseline Hernandez and her fiance, Robin Anduma. There are rumors that Ballistic called Joseline out for having a bad odor and then moved on and broke up with her, also known as Ballistic beats the tea. According to reports, Ballistic has not refuted these rumors' sources. Unhygienic. While we're not sure if these charges are true, Joseline has already faced criticism for her personal cleanliness. A number of others, including Carissa, have previously made similar accusations against her. It's difficult to be dumped over anything like that. I mean,
Hey, you don't do that.
Don't you touch me. I don't care.
I know, but him.
White man.
when Joseline and music producer Ballistic made their Instagram debuts official in April 2019, everything seemed flawless. Apart from collaborating on music, Ballistic and Joseline have made appearances on reality TV programs such as Love and Hip Hop. In September of that year, they got engaged after attending Joseline's cabaret and Miami marriage boot camp. In a birthday post, Joseline raved about him, calling him the sweetest man alive and requesting that he live out the remainder of his natural life with her. She had promised love, loyalty, and everything in between. But it seemed as though things had drastically deteriorated. Whether or not these allegations regarding Joseline's hygiene are accurate, the breakup has clearly captured everyone's attention, and now that everyone and their mama knows Joseline doesn't play, that sis is quick to throw hands if you even breathe wrong in her direction. Joseline needs to clean up, both literally and figuratively. Therefore, whether Ballistic continues and reveals Joseline's unclean laundry or not, this is developing into a major drama. We are discussing Joseline, after all, the person who challenged the armed police officers and lived to tell the tale. Carissa thought, realistically, that she might sully Joseline's hygiene without being discovered. Even more startling is the fact that Carissa wasn't the first to reveal Joseline's little funk problems. Don't get me wrong, for a while now, folks have been talking about Miss Joseline and her alleged Ussent situation. Although I don't think Carissa was right to get sloppy, Joseline should consider other options before accepting. After all, the entire dubious tale involving Joseline and Carissa surfaced only a few days prior when Joseline made a surprise appearance on the Anti-podcast, which Tokyo Tony Tia Kim hosted. I promise you that Joseline wasn't attempting to hide the tension that was seething beneath the surface between the two. Joseline accused Carissa of jealousy because she is roughly 20 years younger and has receipts for days, unlike Carissa's dusty fantasies, instead of calling her a crusty old woman. Not only that, but Joseline went so far as to truly try to discredit Carmen by bragging about how she's making Zeus Network millions and placing young girls on the map while Carlos' kid is sitting up in jail. Who's disrespectful? After that, Joseline felt obliged to distort the truth by bringing up things like Siz's inappropriate clothing and Carla's breath. It resembled a roast at a family reunion, and you know what? Rosa, like Pro, just sat there and took it all in stride. Flint remained still.
We too grown for this.
That way. Right.
Just
That's why.
respect people's boundaries and
Right,
respect.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People need to learn how to respect each other. It's okay, y'all the aunties and the
Because you
teens.
came out here respectable. I was expecting you to come out here like ready on go.
I brought y'all flowers.
So, yeah.
I brought you a gift, and then you got this crusty old lady sitting up here talking. Hold on, T.
I'ma let
Come
you.
on, auntie.
Give her- go.
Hold on. She's very disrespectful. I came out here with gifts. I haven't even gave y'all the gifts I brought you. I came out here with flowers.
Yes.
I'm congratulating you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you,
you know how much money I made Zeus Network? Do you know I was outside of your daughter, I was the only other one.
outside of me, she didn't do.
Girl.
But go ahead.
And your show,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like she can't talk to me like
And
that.
we respect
and
you,
this is the
Queen, I
thing.
do.
And this is the thing. I've done a lot in the industry. We ain't never heard of her doing nothing. She's sitting up here jealous. She's sitting up here jealous of a younger. I'm 20 years your junior. Relax.
30.
Relax. Why you doing all of that? Sip the tea and keep it cute. Because one thing about me, I'm respectful. I give young ladies opportunities. I didn't have nobody telling me how to do, what to do. I put my ladies to work. They go on a successful tour. My bitch is going on a successful tour every season after we film. Because this is every successful. We got packed shows. They're sitting up here talking to a queen. You is a peasant to me. Why the you like a speck in the air to me? Right. Why the you in my face talking in my face with your stanky breath. Your breath smell like dookie. Go brush your teeth and your tongue.
Damn, Carlos.
And you sitting up here looking raggedy. Why y'all let this nasty sit up here with the outfit on? Y'all look good. Y'all got stylists, and y'all let y'all friends sit up here looking
I
like
don't have stylist. I
And I
style
don't
myself.
have that as a friend.
well,
I
I
don't
tell
need
you
a
what.
stylist.
If you are going to
But I
have
did
an-
give her an outfit before.
well, if you do want people to come here and have
You
a
messy.
good time, she needs to understand that it's boundaries to be set. You cannot just have a fun time. This is f***ing tea. You sitting up here trying to stab me with a knife with your skank nasty breath.
Carissa was certainly humiliated by the encounter, but she wasn't going to let Joseline have the last say. Carissa went on Instagram live a few days after the questionable interview went viral, and boy, did she have a lot to say. Although she lacked the bravery to address Joseline during the interview, she undoubtedly found her voice behind the curtain. Claiming that Joseline has an unusual relationship, let's just hang out and discuss how. According to Carissa, Joseline entered a strange smelling room. Everyone thought it was one of the cameramen not knowing what soap was, but a minute later it was Joseline's bedroom smell. To give the impression that Carissa was approaching her without warning, Joseline is said to have pressured the producers to omit some passages from the interview.
Fill us in on the Joseline situation. Okay, so I'm gonna fill you guys in on that, whether they like it or not, because I just think it's necessary. Y'all notice I didn't say too much, because you know when my money be on the line, I know how to hold water. Okay, when my money be on the line, I know that's when I know how to hold water. If you don't want me to tell your business, you need to give me a check and tell me don't tell my business. Okay, so what had happened was I hit a soft spot unintentionally. I hit a soft spot because I thought she was adorable, you know, and just a ball of fun at the beginning. I didn't have nothing against her, but if you pay attention, she was throwing like little subliminals. I don't like people to do me too much like that. I don't know how to be quiet and be like, I don't know how to do the fake. What is you talking about? Get to the point. So she didn't like that I hit a soft spot because she said something about the baddies, and they didn't put it in there because I guess that's what she wanted. But if she should have let the whole thing play out, and it made it look like I just came for her, but no, she got mad about the baddies or tried to put them down in some way. And it wasn't in there at all. I had so many people that was on set with me who said, what happened to that part? That's the part that made y'all go left. And so, yeah, she must have said, I said, take my out. But anyway, that's, you know, what happened when you got, you know, a little bit of stake in the company. That's okay. I respect that. Your underarms stink. I just think your ass stink. And I told her that, but they ain't put that on there either. But that's just what it was. Her, you know, that's her network. I get it. In a couple years after I've been there for a while, maybe we can play the real shit. I said, my Lord, ain't nobody this damn fine smell this funky. I had to myself like, oh, come on, baby. It's a whole lot of mans in here. Everybody think it's looking at each other. It's her ass. Tia smelled. We all smelled her. We thought it was Tokyo, but it was Tia. Cause Tokyo don't look like she go to the dentist, not never ever, okay? I don't give a f. Nobody said that mother ain't never been to the dentist. I bet you if we ask her dentist, she gonna tell you right now, Allah, it ain't no dentist available. Girl, yeah, Joseline gonna try to say my breath stink, knowing that was her mother underarms. And if your underarms stink, what's the rule? Your ass stink.
Naturally, this caused a stir on social media, with many arguing that Carissa should have continued to be enthusiastic when sitting opposite Joseline instead of waiting to become well-known. Someone respectfully said, if you've ever been around Joseline, you know this, but it's not tea because Joseline will tell you she doesn't wear deodorant for environmental reasons. So noting and thinking you embarrassed her because she already knows. Now that I heard Carissa's side of the story and watched the show playback, she looked blank and eerie, but hold on, this drama train wasn't going to stop anytime soon, said another person. People started dragging Joseline through it all over again as soon as they realized that this wasn't the first time she'd been accused of having an odd fragrance. Instead of trying to handle things herself, many suggested that Joseline look into self-care guidance. Anybody who even mentioned Carissa's little funk issue was sure to be met with a cross-personal insult. Feeling especially bold and adventurous, she slung even more trash in the comments area, accusing Joseline of having a BBL on top of everything. She responded with, "Girl, have you had enough drama?" As they're getting these balls and forgetting they hold fun. Back in 2017, when Joseline and Kay were at odds, rumors about her alleged hygiene issues initially surfaced. Michael bringing up the unpleasant moment when K. Michelle was accused of being in a stink scenario by rapper Uncle Murda. Joseline made the decision to get low because she was in her petty bag. Joss even went so far as to give Michelle some Dur AR and do-at-home remedies to assist her in breaking out of her slump.
Well, your name is Tricky. Dinero, 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 dinero. Dinero, 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 dinero. When that potato funky, funky. You ever heard of that? You ever heard of this right here? Right here? That's what you did right here. Just that. And we resource in 28 days. You can get that. I'm about to do it right now.
The streets were harsh and effectively communicated the message, "Girl, it takes one to know one." But Joseline's little devious ploy failed. She was swiftly exposed by others who claimed that her personal use of the same products was the only reason she was familiar with their tips and tricks. Let's go back to last year, when Storm Monroe, a celebrity gossip YouTuber, interviewed reality TV actress Amber Ali, and she spilled some tea. Joseline was praised by Amber, who said that her figure was amazing, but he soon turned it around and disclosed that Joseline, "Given the shade of it all, I couldn't be out here smelling like mop water." Amber was not going to give Joseline a pass, and that tiny comment brought up her alleged fragrance issues again. No, honey, Amber Ali didn't hold back either. Soon after the storm and row, she made the mop water quip, teasingly recommending that Joseline and Ballistic have a little three-way conversation. Amber swiftly disproved that theory, saying that Joseline's whole predicament smelled like mop water and fish and that Ballistic's box wasn't packing.
She's whole naked, rubbing lotion all over her body. And it kind of turned me on.
What she look like naked?
She looks good. Like, her body looks so good. That's the issue. Like you want to hate this. Like, I want to hate this because she act like a dog. Sometimes look like a dog. Treat you like a dog. You just want to treat the like a dog. But she just looks so good sometimes. So she's like rubbing this like oil all over her body. And then I'm looking and I'm like trying to see like what's the name of the shit she's rubbing on her body. And she's like, nah, okay. Yeah, I ain't finna tell. Yeah, she was like, nah.
She said it like that.
What's that you rubbing on your body? She like, I feel like Ballistic is not big enough. Joseline don't smell good enough.
It don't smell?
She smell like mop water, bro. Like, Joseline stinks. She smells like mop water. And somebody needs to tell her. Hernandez smell like mop water. Clean your you're rich. Your ain't rich. It's fish.
Damn. So you gonna say Joseline got fishy?
Mop water.
Mop water.
Titanic. She at the bottom of the sea. With them fat. That smells like the bottom of a car carpet. That's what the he smells like.
Damn.
You ever went in your car? Pull up that back carpet.
Oh, that's funky.
Look at all that.
It's a whiff. Yeah, when you lift it up, it's a whiff.
That's exactly what it is. A whiff. When she walk past you, you get a whiff of that stale, stiff ass pussy.
The disdain nowadays, to be honest, let's face it, Joseline C. initiated the whole thing when she went after K. Michelle. I'm not sure what about her made everyone feel comfortable discussing it. She's only receiving a taste of her own medicine at this moment, so don't feel pressured to defend her. When Joseline hears what her sources say about Carissa, she may step it up. Everyone, including their mother, had something to say about this drama. One messy commentator claimed that Carla had become enmeshed in her own superiority complex and that Joan was casting shadow. It's absurd to watch someone treat someone the way Stevie G handled her. Someone else said, "I'm sorry, but it looks like Carissa might be dodging more than just shade next time these two cross paths." Although it's a sensible decision, you're not friends with your coworkers, they could have handled it more skillfully by defending you rather than giggling at Joseline's jokes. Carissa didn't say anything more than that she would probably never get paid what she makes for 1 hour of work anyplace else, and that her bag was always in rotation and her hefty deposit was never late. Now that I've heard from all of you, honey, what kind of tea do you drink? Clock, make that money, and then clock out. Do you think Carissa has a strong case, or is she just trying to get attention by calling Joseline a dork? Do we really believe Joseline has a hygiene issue, or are these women just being clever? All of you are accustomed to the routine. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember to spill that hot, steaming tea and let me know what you really think about all this mess by clicking right here to see my second, really juicy, messy video.